what's up guys, and thanks for tuning into my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts from the original Dragon Ball series, Bulma. Now this was actually the first release of Bulma, and this was not the one that was actually in the show. This, I believe, was how she appeared in the manga, which is the comic version. Now this just says Bulma, it doesn't say the adventure begins like the anime version does. And this one was actually a P Bandai exclusive. You can see that down here. We also got the original Dragon Ball logo. We see here she's got like a more of a biker kind of outfit rather than the pink t-shirt and skirt kind of outfit. I actually like this design a little bit better for Bulma. Here we got some black and white photos of her on the side holding the Dragon Radar, as well as holding the Dragon Ball on the top. And we see Bulma on the side, holding a gun on the bottom. And on the back, just some pictures of her and some description that I'm pretty sure we're pretty much familiar with by this point. So, without further ado, let's get on with the figure. And here we have Bulma. And like again, I really like this design. This is like a kind of like a biker kind of outfit. Better than, I would say, this. Just my personal opinion though. I mean, this is not a bad figure, but I just like the design of this better. Now we can see here we got some very good design. We got Bulma written on her sleeve here on the left. These big boots down here with paints nice highlighted on the side here. You got all these paint detailing. Bottom here. We got these little band-aids there also on her face, as well as these gloves and this pack here on her side, which does move. And if we look on the back here, we got the strap, and we got like one pant leg. And I'm not sure if this moves. I'm not sure if it does. So yeah, pretty cute and nifty looking figure. For articulation, the head of course is on a swivel and a hinge joint. Nothing at the base of the neck again, because this is a fairly simple figure. Shoulder, there isn't any butterfly joint because she's not a fighter either. We do have rotation all the way, and we have lifting out that much. This one can move easier because it doesn't have the shoulder pad. That one can get to about there. This one is kind of stopping at this point. We got a bicep rotation basically at the shoulder itself, or I guess shoulder rotation. We also got an elbow bend that goes up that far. And we also got our ball hinge at the wrist. Now, at the abs, we got an ab crunch up top, but it seems to be the waist joint that's moving more on this figure right here. Legs kick forward that far if you rotate them out a little bit, and they kick back that far. There is a thigh swivel, and this knee bends up that far. Does create a unsightly gap here, but that's okay. This one is about the same, and no rotation there, but we do have our rotation and hinge, as well as another rotation into the foot, and no toe pivot there. So pretty decent articulation for a non-fighting character. So let's take a look at some of the accessories that come with Bulma. So, first of all, we got two extra faces. She's got the happy giving you a wink face there. And we also have a smiling looking off to the side. And we also have a smiling looking straight ahead face. And to change the faces, pretty simple. All we're going to do is pop the front hair piece off, just like that. Make sure we crack it all the way along the side. And we can pull that off right there. And we can take our face and just pull that right out. It can be a little tight sometimes. I haven't messed with this figure in a little while, so that's why it's... Usually they're stiff if you haven't messed with them in a while. So let's give her this happy face. All we're going to do is take these two pegs, peg them into the bottom two holes. Let's give that a press and bring our hair piece back, peg it into the top two holes. And there we have Bulma with a new face. So there's that. Also got a whole slew of hands. Now both of her hands are gloved this time, so it's pretty easy. The hands are different from side to side though. As we see on her, we have a fist on this side, and we actually have a kind of like a holding hand. That's actually to hold the gun, which I'll show off in a second here. But for the right hand, we have a trigger finger hand for holding the gun. We have, I'm trying to find all the right hands here. We have like a kind of like an open palm right hand. These are all well painted. And we also have a grasping right hand, which you see a peg, which is again for the Dragon Radar. And I think, well, no, we also have a kind of like a closed finger, but open palm right hand. I think that's it for the right hands. Now for the left hand, we have a pointer finger. We have a open palm, fingers together. And we also have a kind of like a half fist, but it's there's no hole through it, so I'm actually not sure what this is for exactly. Now to switch the hands on, fairly easy of course. We're going to take this hand, we're going to do it on this side, we're going to grab the forearm, grab the hand, just give it a tug, it comes right off. I'm actually going to give her the a trigger finger hand for the gun. I'm going to pop that right on, just like so. Can be a little tight again. There we go. So that's in there like that, and that's how you switch the hands. Getting these out of the way. Let's take a look at some of the other accessories. So, of course, there was the Dragon Radar, which we saw here. Now, unlike the other Bulma, that one actually came with the Dragon Balls on there and actually, I think, directional arrows. This one just has a plain, I guess, turned off Dragon Radar. And again, there's that peg. And we would grab the hand. I think this was the right hand with the peg on there. And we're just going to line that up. Peg that right through. And here we have the hand holding the Dragon Radar. And here we have a set of goggles, and these actually do not wear on her face. The only real use for this is to hang around her neck. And to do that, we're going to pop her head off, just like so. I'm going to put this, just loop it right around the neck, and we're going to reattach her head. Just like that. And we have the goggles hanging off her neck. And of course, we have the gun, which is a fairly nicely detailed gun. It's painted in this gunmetal gray color. Also has a strap on it, which is actually a solid piece of plastic. It actually does not hang around her neck or chest or anything like that. It's just there for show. Now, there's two ways she can hold it. She can hold it in that hand, which literally is just her holding it. And we would just take this hand. We see we got that interesting shape and just hold it right around here. And there she can hold the gun like that when she's not using it. Or if we want to have her using it, what we would do is we'll put it in that hand. But before we do that, we're going to unattach this strap here. So we're just going to unpeg that from there and unpeg that from there, and this just comes right off. And here we have this gun. We're going to slide the handle right into her hand here. And voila, we have Bulma holding the gun. Actually, I think this is supposed to be on the inside, just like that. There we go. We got Bulma holding the gun. Just like that. And of course, last but not least, as we saw on the packaging, we have, or I can't remember, maybe not, we have the 5-star Dragon Ball, which I think the stars are actually kind of painted off. I think maybe they're trying to go for the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 on top rather than just a circle of 5. But still pretty good. It's clear, again, not painted. So again, this is an Earth Dragon Ball, very small, around the size of her hand, rather than a Namekian one, which is the size of her head. So there's that. Now for some quick comparisons, as we saw earlier, here is the other Bulma that is released. This is the anime version, the one that actually appeared in the show. This one never really appeared in the show. It was always that Bulma. And since it's Dragon Ball, we got to bring in little kid Goku here. So we got the whole team. And there's that. So that's my review of the SH Figuarts Bulma, from the manga, actually not the anime. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is definitely a pretty nifty little figure, very nicely designed. I actually enjoy this one even more so than the anime version of this figure. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like by hitting that thumbs up button. Also, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications, as that really helps YouTube get to notice my channel and also encourages me to continue to put out more quality content. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.